Howdy folks, Richard Johnson and welcome to War Thunder. I don't know if you have seen the latest events that has been going on in War Thunder, or when you're watching this it might be over. But there are some tournaments which is duels, which you can duel with your planes in 2 versus 2 in either arcade, realistic or simulator. In arcade you have these different planes to choose of. Realistic, it's the same amount of planes, but in simulator for some weird reason it's only Jack 1B. I don't know why, but they probably have some good explanation or reason for it. You can take part in these duels with any of these planes in the list that you have, and you can do it either in a squad or you can do it by yourself. Just queue up and then get a wingman, and then you and him or her will then have to kill and take down the 2 of the enemies, or the enemies which are only 2. I did some of these yesterday with Wally, or which is now would call himself Death Wobbles, and we did quite good, but then all of a sudden we only started to face Japanese A6M2s, and then it all went crap from there on. But yeah, I'm not going to go through these duels. I was thinking of doing the Korsun Shevchenkovsky operation. Don't know how to pronounce it, but something like that. And I was going to do it in my G6 to begin with. I have done this operation yesterday also, but I thought it was a very fun and good operation, or battle, or event, how we would call it. So why not do it some more? The teams are mainly G6 and G2 tropes, and sometimes there are some Dorniers or bombers. Either from that it's only Tupolevs or LA5FN and or Jack 9K or Jack 9T. That's kind of the teams. Like every events that you choose, everyone is only queuing up in the best planes, as you can see here. That would be the G6, I would presume. That is G2 tropes. That might be a Dornier, and that is probably the Junker 88. Those are probably the LA5FNs and the Tupolevs, something like that. I don't know if the Tupolevs are ranked 3 or 4. I think they are ranked 3. But yeah, that's what's been every time Gaijin is putting up a event. I mean, if the event is jets, like the ME262, and you can either choose the ME262 or the BF109 F4 against Sabres or Mustangs. Which I'm going to choose is probably going to be ME262s versus Sabres. Yeah. Soon I will have 30mm pods on the wings for this plane. If this becomes a very good game and we win, then I might get those pods. G6. Right, so it's only me and a G6 so far. Wolf joining us. I think the Russians are attacking and the Germans are defending. I think that's the case. Okay, he likes to waste ammunition because the G6 doesn't have that quite huge amount of rounds. Because if you look up there to the left, it says MG only 600 rounds of 13mm machine guns and 65 rounds of 30mm cannons in that cannon in the center there. It's a quite clear day. It's just a little bit foggy, but it used to be huge and lots of clouds on this game. Let's see. It's G6, some G2 trumps, and oh look at G1. Other from that, it's Fuckwolves and G6. Iron Avenger. Yeah, that's the Junker 87 ground attacker. If you're playing for the Germans, you will then either climb and try to engage the Russians on high altitude, or you would stay low and take out those bombers, because the Tupolevs would and the PA or Peshka bombers would probably go for these bridges that they are supposed to take out and so on. So it wouldn't be too odd if all of a reason you will see a message pop up that AAA destroyed by something like that. Yeah, bridge destroyed by it. Right, he's down here, so I'm gonna go for him then, since I noticed that that bridge is destroyed. So we have a Tupolev at low altitude somewhere. He's probably going for this bridge, perhaps, after that one, because there aren't any bridges in that direction. Or not. Maybe drop this entire bomb load and then turn back. No idea. There we have him, Tupolev. Yeah, he's probably... oh, he went for some heavy tanks. Right, and he has a Focke-Wulf and a BF-109 after him. That's the thing that I kinda don't like with War Thunder's game. That's in the instant when an enemy is spotted, the entire team is going after. Kind of. Here comes an LA-5 on high altitude. Don't want to get hit. He set off fire, critical damage. I like that. His wing was shot off, but it's only called critical damage. It's an LA-5 FN, Jack 9T. Jack 9, probably Jack 19s, all of them. Yeah, like I said, why not go? Why would you not choose the best plane in your nations that you can have in a battle? LA-5, probably FN, coming after me in high speed. What if I can... I'm not so good at how the maximum speed and all that is for different planes, but I wonder if I can throttle out speed that LA-5s. Right, they took out our spotter, the BF-110. Wing shot off in one shot. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the word, but you know what I'm thinking of. One shot. One shell hit the wing. And that was it. Let's see, a G6 trying to dogfight with some Russians. I mean, I don't know why or what like started the whole thing in this game, but I mean, if you think of it, in every battle you play, either arcade, realistic, maybe not simulator, don't play that so much, but definitely in arcade, everyone is flying at look at this. This altitude, he's only now flying at 300 meters, kind of 300 to 350 meters. That one is flying even further down. I mean, planes are most efficient in high altitude, mostly. I mean, especially the BF 109s, they are better at high altitude, and they are more a boom and zoomer. So I wonder what was the whole thing that started. One shot by 90. So I wonder what was the whole thing that started the whole low altitude fighting, because it can be all those ground targets, because the ground targets is at ground level and you have to fly down towards them to be sure to hit them with your bombs, if you're not a heavy bomber or medium bomber, so on, that has a bomber sight that you can see from very high altitude. I mean, like a dive bomber, if this Focke-Wulf would carry a bomb, or he would like to use his rockets against ground targets, then he has to fly down at ground level and then aim manually and so on from a very, very low altitude to take them out. So maybe it was the whole thing with ground targets that made the game or the battles so damn low, because if the Germans would have won this game, all they had to do is fly around in high altitude and try to kill the Russians over there. But if the Russians wanted to win this game, all they have to do is take the bombers down, fly at low altitude, take out all the ground targets, and then win. If they sure, the Germans, if they want to win, they can do the same thing, but they can't do that in fighters. The Jak-9Ts, they can have ground target ammunition. They can fire and kill tanks, I think, with those cannons. I mean, of course they can. They're Russians in this game. But yeah, so wonder why we all are flying so low in this game. Some planes are more efficient at flying at low levels, while some other planes are more efficient at flying at high levels and all that. But the kind is that as soon as you engage or being attacked by an enemy, if you want to get rid of him, you either, if you know that you're better than him in climbing, you either start to climb, or if you know that you have a stronger chassis, so to say, a stronger structure and higher dive speed, then you start to dive and dive out and dive away from him, and then all of a sudden you're extremely low altitude, and then you have to either climb again, which you probably don't want to because it takes time and it's boring, or you fly around at low level altitude and then wait for everyone to come down and so on, and then start to fight at low altitude. And all of a sudden attack on Pearl Harbor is up again and this mission become a simulator battle. Yeah, so that was that mission. I can't show you that one anymore because I can't fly simulator battles, and well, I can fly simulator battles, but it won't be good, and you will only see me fly around in air and maybe fire once, and yeah, fly around some more and then probably die. That's all that's gonna happen. If I not choose a bomber, then it's easier to fly a bomber in simulator. But yeah, that was that event. Or yeah, that event or mission. But I'm going to show you some duels. If you have experienced this before, please let me know, because I have no idea why, but when I am flying this duel thing in arcade especially, all of a sudden my plane starts to roll and dive. When the battle started, if you have logged in too early, you either wait for your friend, wait 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, battle starts, and then start to fly. And all of a sudden, my plane starts to roll to the left. It's like my controls have jammed in one direction, and it's either slightly diving or slightly climbing. I will see if it will do the same now. Because I have no idea why. Alright, it's wobbling. Right, no, doesn't look like that. But it all of a sudden, when I was flying around, started to do like this. And then a small dive. And then after, I don't know, some minute or so, then controls like released. So I don't know if maybe it was a opponent that had some, I don't know, hacks or anything like that. And yeah, you don't have your guns available yet. Now, when battle begins, now you can use your guns. Damn it, one hit and the wing is off. But since it's arcade, we can dive how fast we want to, so then I can help him with this P400. Well, if I can hit him, that's of course. And my right wing has lost so much drag that if when I use my elevators, the plane starts to roll to the right. Right, so now where is he? There he is. I have no idea how the F1 is compared to the E3. Since the F1 is kind of a little bit new compared to the E3. It's a rank 2, of course, because you can only fly rank 2 planes, but I wonder how the F1 is. I mean, if the F1 is more agile, how the firepower is, so I'm gonna check the F1 up. Because if so, then why not choose the F1? Right, here's our lightning. Alright, oh, he's on the tail of him. Oh, he's an Australian. Aussie. Yeah, I thought Osterreich. Oh, Austria. That's what I thought. So an Australian flying around in Europe. Wouldn't be closer for him in either the US or the RU server. Yeah, well played. So, and then we have to wait for the ticket counter to go down. First, the matchmaker or the game has to realize that, oh, wait, the enemy doesn't have any planes left. And then the ticket counter starts to go down. So yeah, it takes forever for the game to realize that you have won, kind of. Let's see here. F1. Right, so this is the E3. Let's see, F4. Right, so F1 has a turning time of 19. Well, this is stock turning times now. The stock turning time of 19.5. Let's see, what can it has for modification. Alright, it can't have any extra gun pods. It has 20mm in the nose. The F2. Kind of the same. Can it have gun pods? It can have rockets, alright, so 873mm rockets. Doesn't have any cannons, only machine guns. And the E1 20 and 18. The E3 is more agile because that's maxed out for me and the crew is very good in it. I think the E4 has 7.92. Yeah, it can't have any cannons, it only have machine guns, but I think it has 4 of them. Yeah, MG times 4. So the E3 is quite good for the Germans, but then we have the Focke-Wulfs, and they don't have the best rate of climb, but they have cannons. I wonder if they can have cannon. Nope, they can't have any pods. The A4. It has 4 20mm cannons. That's sweet. So 4 cannons. And I don't think you want to fly around the Dorniers. I don't think you can actually. Let's see here. What can you fly around in? Right, so I have the 7B, E1, E3, F1, Focke-Wulf. Right, so that was the German. So yeah, only fighters in rank 2. Gonna try out. I have flown with the Spitfire. It's quite good. It's quite maneuverable. It's quite fast. The Hispano cannons are very good. Too bad though, those 7.7mm machine guns. Though it kind of feels that like it doesn't work at all. What do we have in rank 2? We have an Air Cobra. Do we have anything else? One more Air Cobra. The Hellcat, Wildcat. Well, sorry, Wildcat. The Corsair, who has, what is it, 6 or 8, something like that, machine guns. That would have been a very sweet thing to have. Lightning, it does have a long turning time, but it has some good firepower. The P400, long turning time. Is that a Hispano cannon? Ooh, I didn't know. It was a Hispano 20mm. Right, let's see. What do we have for the Russians? Okay, we have the Jak 7B, very long turning time. And do we have anything else? Nope. The Brits. We have a Typhoon with 12. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. The annoying plane. Let's see, is it yeah, it's the good crew for it. It's gonna take part. The annoying plane. You have 12 7.7mm machine guns. You don't kill them by true firepower. You kill them by annoying them to death. You shoot at them so many times. Lady Luck is with us, with a Canadian maple tree there, or maple leaf, Spitfire and BF-109. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna go for the Spit. I think that Spitfire has Hispano cannons, so I don't want to go face to face with him. I'm gonna swing over to his side. The game starts now, or the battle starts now. Just gotta fire it. There, some rounds. The good thing with arcade is that you can use your flaps without them ripping off. Nice. Right, up with the flaps. Yeah, as I said, you don't kill them by through firepower with this thing. Right, I think he got critted. That's what he meant with damn. Yep, he shot down, he was critted. Now I'm leaking oil, but I think he's 2, that E1. E1, he doesn't have a cannon, I think. It's just sooner or later one of us is gonna take out the other one's pilot. Now we are reloading, so I don't wanna catch him. Wait, he's outrunning me. I'm not gonna have that. I mean, a typhoon, motherfucker. We are fast. Actually, this typhoon is very fast. It can fly very fast without getting its wings ripped off also. I'm getting dizzy. No, he's dropping speed. Damn it, he's tricking me into like overshooting him. That was bad. That was really bad. I should not have done that. Where is it? There it is. Right. No, tail controls. Shit. He got my elevators. Damn it. This is just making me look bad now. I bet he has left. Let's see. Has he? Yeah. The instant he died, he was like, "Yeah, fuck you. You're on your own." Traces next time. The thing is also that if you have purchased engine injection. What? Wasn't this plane already maxed out? I'm gonna check the clock. What the hell is it? 12:19. Okay, so engine injection 1. Right, we upgraded our plane now. Sweet. Yeah. When you win a duel, you get 10,000, I think it is. Yep, 10,000 credits for it, or lines. But when you lose, it says you have earned 0. But I think it is you actually lose 2 grand. I think it was. Right, so our Typhoon now has fuel injection, which means it will go even faster. I'm gonna press cancel just so we can see the speed information over here. Let's see. 690 kilometers an hour. -4 for some weird reason. I mean, I don't have any bombs on it. The Spitfire 590. So yeah, it's quite fast for rank 2, but then I noticed yesterday that where are them? The KI-84 rank 3, sure that's a rank 1 higher, has 692, but if you compare that 692 for a rank 3 with does we have a rank 3 Spitfire 570, that's more than 100 kilometers faster. Germans, I mean, let's see for the BF6. Yeah, it's faster than a G6, and that's a rank 4. Let's see. Cobra, faster than the Cobra. Thunderbolts, yeah, those are very fast, but since they are so heavy and sluggish, they are, yeah, you will just boom and zoom once, and then you will lose all the speed when you're doing turnings, because they're very big. Anyhow, let's take the Harass Master out again. I like the name, Harass Master. Damn, it's windy outside. Actually, I had a storm, so they call it a storm. The weather went out with a warning that it's going to be class 1 and class 2 wind warning in different parts of Sweden and all that, but it's just been extremely windy. They promised us like snow mixed with rain downfall in high winds and all that, but all I've experienced is rain, and after that came some wind. But it's still blowing outside now, maybe roughly around between 10 to 20 meters per second. I would say maybe 13 to 18, something like that. Oh, he's an I-16, he will outmaneuver every one of them. Alright. Oh, damn it! They have an I-16 as well. Our fuel injection. We are now climbing at 35 degrees per second with wartime emergency power and didn't lose speed that fast actually. I'm gonna turn away from them. I just want to see with the traces. Yeah. 3,600 rounds. I think that's the amount. That's nice. I'm gonna do a real boom and zoomer now. Don't die now, thanks. Critical damage, fuck. Now go for the I-16. Don't tell me he has rockets. Oof, I was just remember that when I got close enough. Does he have rockets or not? Wait, is he shot down? And he's left. Oh, I'm all alone. And climb. And evasive maneuvers. Fuck you. Damn it! I mean, what's the armament of that I-16 by the way? Is it some cannons or what the hell does he have? It sounded like when he was firing and flew by me, it sounded like a real high caliber of something. I'm gonna check that up. I-16. Sure, the I-16s are weird planes because historically I think they were shit, but in the game they are ferocious. Right, I-16. Where are they? Wait, oh no, those I-6. I thought so. I mean, rank 1. Two 20mm Schwach and two 7.62mm. But do they have the possibility to have rockets? Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna do it one more time, but I'm gonna do it now in a Japanese, and I only have the KS61 ICO, which doesn't have any cannons at all. So this is an arcade as well, where cannons is the thing that kills you more or less. I mean, you can't kill anyone with machine guns in arcade, basically. But you can, but it takes some time, or if you're not hit their pilot. But in realistic simulator, machine guns do intend to do more damage, or the damage they do or does is more realistic, so to say. Right, air targets, air traces. 30 minutes. Hoorah! Let's do this. I'm gonna set that to 700. This plane is not super fast in turning. Well, it's quite maneuverable, but it has that heavy nose, so it's not that. Well, yeah, we have a Ryzen with us. You can see now that's some weird performance there with that plane. I mean, when I'm doing a roll, you will see, or not, for some weird reason, but it has a heavy nose. You will notice that you fly this plane when doing rolls or turning, or just a basic turn with them, that they will start to wobble like this when you are turning either right or left, or banking right or left. Jack 7, he has 120mm and two 12.7mm, I think. Right, where's the Russian? There he is. Ah! I'm getting dizzy. Disoriented. Alright, I think actually I can take a Russian in a turning fight. Well, at least the Jack 7 I think I can take. Or not, because you know, wargaming, I mean Gajin and Russians. Come on, we're getting behind him. Can I get the guns on him? Yeah, I got a hit, but no crits. I got a read on it, but I don't know if the flaps make me climb or descend. I mean, if I would pitch up or pitch down easier. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Come on. Perform. Turn. I'm gonna go with raised flaps and see on how that is. Can't even not one hit. It didn't even get assist. Yeah, he got everything. I didn't do anything. Let's see how there. Roll. No, doesn't look like the plane behaves nose heavy when we're flying in arcade, at least. But it does want to dive when you're doing turns. That is also due to I took some crits or some damage there to my elevators and rudder. Anyhow, I got 10k plus for that match. Let's see, it was an upgrade. There we have it. We got new 7mm machine guns. Gonna go for wings. Finish. Purchase. Now let's see. This one has a it's not the best turning time. 20.1, and that Jack 7P has a turning time of 22.6. Weird. I should have outturned him, but maybe it was due to I made some wrong things. Maybe I should not have rolled or something like that. Maybe I should not have used the flaps. I'm gonna read up on that. But anyhow, be sure to check out these events, the duels before they disappear, and leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to support my work, and stay tuned for the next video of whatever I make. But till that time, take care of each other now, and bye bye then.